Howdy YouTube, today we're taking a look at the Star Wars Black Series Hasbro Star Killer. One of my favourite Star Wars characters of all time. If you haven't played the Force Unleashed video games, do yourself a favour and play them. I don't think you can call yourself a Star Wars fan unless you have played them. They are just incredible. Well, really the first one is incredible. The second one's not bad, but it's not amazing by any stretch. Galen, Marek, of course. Darth Vader's secret apprentice. Spoiler with the second game, so skip ahead 30 seconds if you don't want it ruined for you and you are going to play it at some point. But this is, of course, the cloned version of Galen Marek or Star Killer, on the basis at least of the attire that he's got and also the two blue lightsabers as opposed to the red. Awesome looking figure. I actually picked this up from Disneyland a long time ago. Along with another Star Wars exclusive set, which I'm going to review as it gets closer to the actual release date of the new movie. Nice shot of Galen Marek at the bottom there. I love the packaging of the Black Series. I think it looks awesome with the Stormtrooper helmet, or the Imperial TIE Fighter helmet, I should say. So let's get this guy opened up out of packaging and hopefully give you a cool review. And taking a look on the back of the packaging, you see this guy was $14.95 from Disneyland. Star Killer is the codename of the Force-sensitive Galen Marek, who becomes an apprentice to Darth Vader during the dark era of the Galactic Empire. For some reason, they really don't like giving you a good read-up on characters. I don't know why, but I guess that's the way it is. Really awesome character in the video game. I hope that now that Disney have taken over the rights to Star Wars, they do something with him and they don't just erase him like they did with a lot of the stuff that happened in, say, the comic books and things like that. So that would be, in my view, a real big shame. But in the meantime, let's get Star Killer opened up. Now, one thing I will say is that being such a small figure, there is an enormous amount of detail on this guy. Hands down, if you get an opportunity, you need to do yourself a favour and pick this up because it's just a really badass looking figure. I'll bring it forward so you guys can see Star Killer's face. I think that's one of the best Star Wars figure faces they've ever done. There's a lot of detail, great facial expressions and everything. Now, of course, this is a Black Series figure, so you are going to get a little bit more than you do with the standard ones. And certainly with this one, it definitely justifies the higher price. This, of course, is the gear he wears in the first level of Camino at the cloning facility. Just lots of nice stuff like this, backpack here that actually can come off. Just little things like that that just make a big difference to the overall figure. This obviously is removable as well. Very, very nice. Now, in terms of articulation, he's got a ball-jointed head, ball-jointed arms, ball-jointed elbows, ball-jointed wrists. He's got a swivel in the torso, swivel in the legs, ball-jointed knees, and ball-jointed ankles. So a great range of articulation. Certainly a vast amount more than what we're currently getting with the new Star Wars figures. And here we've got Galen Marek with his alternate attire. I believe this is what he wears pretty much throughout most of the game. Really awesome. He comes with a fair bit of accessories. He comes with the two lightsabers, obviously, and then two additional ones that you can clip on there. But I'll bring it forward so you guys can take a look at just the level of detail that he comes with. I don't know how well it is on the camera, but there's lots of like scuff marks and everything on the armor up there. Really cool character design. Certainly, he's not a Jedi, but in terms of, like Force users, he's just awesome. I mean, really, really cool. He also comes with the wrist gauntlets there. Just a very nice figure. And here I've got Star Killer with some of the other Star Killer figures that have been released so far, excluding, of course, the Darth Maul, but he's a boss in the game, so I thought it'd be fitting to have him there. In terms of actual Star Killer figures, I think this is the best one that they've released. I love the evil version of him, which was a skin during the game and also an alternative ending. I think that one looks awesome. This one I was never a really big fan of, the Bounty Hunter one. But, yeah, I think this one's probably my favourite. It is a really cool figure. I'll bring forward just for comparison the Bounty Hunter one because that's probably the closest, just so you can see, I guess, the evolution of the character from the first to second game, and also the face sculpts. I mean, the face sculpt in on this one is also very, very nice. If you're a big Bounty Hunter fan, then you'll probably prefer this attire. But I like the second one, I think, a little bit more. All really cool figures, by the way. If you get a chance to pick any of these figures up, I think it's well worth it. They did also release a like Jedi version of him, which was another alternate skin from the game. And they did also release, as part of the Force Unleashed 2, an evil alternate ending figure, which I really want to try and pick up because I love the alternate ending to that game. So anyway, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this review on the Star Wars Hasbro Galen Marek Starkiller figure.